So I was told that if we were going to be captured, he was going to get a camera to us somehow.
Yeah, I've heard the same thing. It's incredible how they can do that.
I don't know how they do that.
I don't know where it's going to be.
No, I don't. Is it going to be over here?
Unlikely they'd hide a camera in those pictures over there.
No,
it's terrible angles.
Yeah, it's not good, is it?
What about over there?
No, I don't think that's right because that's the window.
Up.
That could be it. So you may remember from last.
No, probably not.
So it might be that.
This giant teddy with a camera for the nose is looking. Oh, wait a minute.
Maybe it's that.
Yeah, teddy was code word for camera. Yeah, I get it.
Oh,
I get
well,
it.
that's that. Well done us. That's why we're secret agents, you see. Anyway, you may remember last time we went down to avoid Turtle Korgenstein.
Turns out he was there.
That was the wrong direction to go.
Yep.
So having captured, he didn't tie us up this time because we got out of that. He just locked the door.
I don't know why I didn't do that last time.
I don't know why I didn't do it
but
last time.
Lucky us, we have an escape route. We've got it all planned. We've done all the angles.
Yep, we're in a big tower and we're going to basically jump out, but we're going to run for it.
But we can't just jump out simply because it's so high. If you
Yeah.
look out the window, it's just so high.
It's mad high. So we're going to run through it.
What we're going to do is we're going to paraglide out the window.
Obviously, we're going to avoid the bell,
Then we're going to go down a zip wire.
then duck under the net,
Then we're going to go through the shed.
very quickly grow a beard,
Then we're going to go round a large hadron collider.
of course blowing up the universe,
Then we're going to dodge the boot.
go over the mountain and down it, and hopefully
Get to McDonald's.
go to McDonald's is the plan.
So they all realise that we've got just the one angle right. And we've done a thing here. We've got an experiment set up ready.
Yeah, so if the experiment's right, what Wayne's going to do is he's going to take my hand, and it's going to land exactly in my hand. And when it does, we'll know it's right, and if it's not right, well, I don't know. So, you ready, Wayne?
Are you ready?
Yeah.
You ready?
I am,
It
yeah.
all relies on this.
Okay.
Triv? Oh! Well, that just wasn't right at all, was it? You right? So I'm thinking, this chicken, if we change it to greasy chicken, then it will equal Charles.
That's not a good idea. Maybe it is a good idea, I don't know. What about, maybe mittens does equal mittens?
Maybe it does.
I don't know, I have to think about it. But anyway, they need to help be able to do this sort of thing too. When they become secret agents and get captured, you need to be able to
Do angles.
do
and stuff.
angles, so we should go through one of those really, shouldn't we?
Yeah, we should.
So,
Now,
we can remember all this, can't we?
Yeah,
Yeah, let's remember.
These are all our plans. So that angle, I'm thinking, we'll rework it out.
We'll rework it out. We've got loads of time. He shouldn't come back up. He's given us food supplies and he's going to have to do something evil. We haven't worked out what it is yet. But he should be about 3 days. And this is only the first day. So you have 2 more days to perfect it. Let's see how it goes.
I noticed some engraving over there from someone who's been previously captured.
Do you reckon that's something to do with the angles?
Maybe. I'll read it out.
I'll read it out. Okay, alright. So, is there shapes on there? Or is that...
Oh, God, yeah. Just remember the angles, 85 degrees
Alright.
and 135 degrees.
Okay.
I'll come and draw out where they are.
Alright. Yeah, it's quite hard to see from here.
That's what
There's
we've
a
got.
pen.
Thank you. We've got 2 parallel lines. They're represented with these arrows
Oh,
on
yeah,
them.
that means a parallel, yeah.
Yep, and then this goes down here, and a triangle sort of meets down there. You see that?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
I see that.
Okay, go look back at the engraving, right?
Alright, okay, yeah.
That's
yeah.
the drawing.
Yep.
Right. The bottom right is Y. That's something we've got to find out. He hasn't done this, unfortunately.
You didn't have time.
The top right, no, wait. I got this.
Yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
Before I forget, this is 85, this is 135, and this is X. I'm guessing he didn't find these 2 things and probably didn't get out of here.
No, so maybe we'll have time to do it.
Maybe we will.
Okay.
So, we know our rules,
We
right?
do know our rules, so they're very important rules. The line being 180 is very important, and the inside angle of a triangle I think might come up, and they're also 180.
Yep.
That's
And
right.
then the Z angles.
Ah yes, they're being equal to each other. So,
Let's work out this X first. I feel like it's important.
I feel like it probably is.
So I've noticed that there's a Z shape here, right? So this angle here must be equal to that angle here, and I think we can work this one out.
I think we can, because we've got this bit here, which is on this line, and we have 135 of it.
Yeah. So the rest of it must add up to 180.
Yeah,
Which
so that's
is
45.
Yeah, 45 degrees. That's what this is here. Which means that this one, because of our Z angle rule, must also be 45. Now
Yeah.
again, we've got a full 180, so we're going to have this x.
Must be 135, right?
Yeah, so x equals 135. Now, I don't know what that means just yet.
No, neither, but let's see what happens when we find out y.
Okay.
So,
We don't have the lengths of any of these lines. The only other way I know how to work out a triangle
is the internal angles.
adds up to 180, doesn't it?
Yeah, so we know this one is going to be 180, that line. So, 135, 180 minus that, that's 45. Yeah, it's just
Popping
done
up a
that.
lot.
It is.
Now we can work out this one because this here will add up to 180. This 85.
Oh, and then the next one will also have 180.
Yeah, you got it.
So that's 95.
Yep, 95. So this must therefore be the 85 again.
Yeah.
Now 45 plus 85 is 130.
It is 130.
If you've got 180 minus that was 180 in all the triangle minus these two angles.
That must be 50. The y must equal 50.
And hang on, if we take greasy chicken,
Yeah.
divide it by mittens, times it by Charles, take jazz teachers,
Yeah. And-
squared by music,
Yeah.
get 50 degrees.
We do get 50 degrees. Maybe that's the angle we had to jump from the cookies to get to the bell tower.
Maybe.
Maybe.
So much is coming clear. So this is a nice worked example, we
Yeah.
think. And
I did hear that.
I think that's Sir Lord Hawkenstein.
We haven't got much time to thought.
We haven't worked out the angle. This is the wrong angle.
It might not be. Let's just guess it's 50. Just see what happens.
50! Alright!